You guys, I have a surprise. What? What do you mean? You have a surprise? Yeah. Are you ready? What? What did you do, Cora? What did you do? Well, I'll tell you what I did. I asked for a wide angle lens for Christmas. So, probably nobody cares, but I do. At this point, I was like, no, back up. Please back up, right? So we are starting off 2023 strong with a wide angle lens. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is one that I actually filmed 3 years ago, and it's basically just your YouTube survival guide. So many people go into the new year and want to start YouTube channels, and so many people don't do it. Why? Okay, like if you want to do it, you should do it. But, oh my gosh, how do I do it? How do I do this? What camera do I use? Well, that's what I'm here for. No, I'm probably the most like dumb person when it comes to this stuff. So this is gonna be like crash course for dummies, how to start a YouTube channel in 2023. I've had my channel since 2015, 7 years, going on 8 this August. So I do consider myself quite experienced, and I have learned a lot of tips and tricks along my YouTube journey that I wanna share with you guys. When I first posted this video, I hadn't started making money yet. So my advice has definitely changed. So I figured it was time to make this video again. So that's what we're doing today. If you see me looking down, I wrote all my notes on a doc on my computer. So I'm gonna be referencing that. I'm kind of gonna break this up into a couple categories. Those being getting started, equipment, video ideas / inspiration / standing out, editing, uploading, how to make money, and lastly, burnout. So let's begin. Getting started. If you take one thing away from this video, let it be this. Mindset is everything. Everything. This doesn't just apply to YouTube. This applies to life. But seriously, when it comes to starting a channel, it's all about the mindset that you have. One of my favorite quotes that I'm definitely going to be applying to my life in 2023 is from the queen herself, SZA. Your fear of looking stupid is holding you back. That pretty much sums up starting a YouTube channel. So many people don't want to do it because they're afraid of what other people are going to think. They don't want certain people to find their videos. Listen, people are going to see them. People you don't want to see your videos, they're going to see your videos. Now, if you're in college, this isn't really that big of a deal. Like, I feel like in college, nobody gives a shit. If anything, it's fun because you meet people who have seen your videos and it kind of builds a little community for yourself. In high school, this can suck, okay? And I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. If you are a high schooler and you're wanting to start a YouTube channel, it's not always the most fun. So granted, when I was freshman in high school, that was like 5 years ago. So life is like completely different now, obviously. And I actually do think that vlogging and making videos is becoming more of a thing that people find cool, if you know what I mean. Like when I was doing it, that was not cool. It was not cool. Basically, the point of what I'm saying is that people are gonna judge you no matter what you do, so you might as well just do it anyways. Going back to the mindset part of this, I feel like every time I've watched a video where people talk about starting a channel, the first thing they always say is, don't do it for the money. I'm not gonna say that. Yes, I agree, but I think in this day and age, that's a totally reasonable goal to have while going into starting your channel. It is possible. It's possible to make money, and you're lying if you say that you don't think about that a little when you're making videos. So what I'm gonna say is you can reach for money, but don't expect it. You need to be inspired to make videos and to have any sort of success. Money can totally be a goal for you as long as it's combined with your passion for content creation. That's the most important thing to remember. If you're doing it just for the money, do whatever you want, it's gonna be tough. But I'm a firm believer that it's really great to set goals for yourself, and that's a totally reasonable goal. It's no secret that you can make money from social media. You just have to go about it the right way with the right mindset. The last thing I'm gonna say before we get into equipment is that if you're struggling posting that first video, like if you're feeling anxious about just putting the first one out, let me leave you with this. You don't have to post videos to make videos. I think the best thing that you can do sometimes is just film shit that nobody's gonna see. Maybe one day they will, but like there's nothing wrong with vlogging your day, editing it, and then just upload it and put it on private. You don't need to post right away. If you don't know if this is like a space for you, just try it out. Even on TikTok, just vlog yourself on TikTok, do little days in my life, and you don't have to post them. You can post them privately, you can save them to your drafts, whatever you gotta do. Content creation is not synonymous with uploading videos. It can literally just be for you and yourself only. Equipment. I'm gonna say it, phone vlogging is in. It's in. Like, people wanna see casual. People wanna see real. People want to watch your videos and see something attainable. You don't need a $1,000 camera to make videos or to be successful. Look at how many TikTokers are posting daily vlogs. They're not filming that on a camera and then putting it on TikTok. They're just filming it on their phone. People like to see raw. People like to see real, okay? But obviously I know a lot of people are looking for a camera. Personally, I like the look of a camera when I'm filming my videos. If you are looking to splurge on your first vlogging camera, Canon G7X. You've all heard of it, okay? If you're watching this video, I'm sure you've heard of the Canon G7X. It's great, honestly. It's worth the hype. I used it for like 2-3 years. Mine did break, so that was unfortunate. But it's a great camera. It's just a small point and shoot, super easy to use. My recommendation, if you want to buy one, go on Canon's website. They sell refurbished cameras for like half of the price of the regular camera, and they're literally in perfect condition. I've done that with both my cameras, haven't had any problems, other than mine did break. I don't think it was related to that though. I think it just broke. Also, if you watch Hannah Maloche, Ava Jules, these have been in. These camcorders, like the old ones with like super shitty quality, these are in. Chances are too, I would bet you if you go and ask your parents, you might have one of these lying around your house that nobody uses. This was the first camera that I ever vlogged on. Did I think when I got this camera 7 years ago that it would be back in trend 7 years later? No. But here we are, and now it's with me again. So currently though, I use the Canon EOS M50. I love this camera. Also, as you can see, I just got this new zoom lens. I was gonna zoom it, but I actually want it right where it is, so we're not gonna do that. I love this lens. I just wanted to have a wider angle in my videos, so this lens is perfect. This is the Canon EFS 10 to 18 millimeter. This lens actually doesn't fit on my camera, so I had to get an adapter as well, but with the adapter, it works perfect. As for a tripod and a microphone, first off, let me just say, neither of these things are necessities. Your camera obviously has a built-in microphone, so that works just fine. As for tripod, you can always just set your camera somewhere. I will say though, having a tripod makes things a lot easier. What I don't have a recommendation for is what tripod or microphone to get. Honestly, in my personal experience, I think they all kind of work the same. Just go on Amazon and just buy a cheap tripod, buy a cheap microphone, you're good to go. That's what I'm using right now, and it honestly works great for me. I feel like the only thing that's important if you want good quality to spend more money on is the camera itself. Next, video ideas, inspiration, how do I stand out? The biggest mistake that I've made in the past is just sitting down and trying to brainstorm a bunch of video ideas. It might work for you, it might work for some people. Personally, it doesn't work for me. I feel like my best video ideas come to me just randomly. They come to me when I'm having a conversation with somebody, watching a show. Let ideas come to you. The more naturally they flow, the more natural they're gonna feel when you film them. TikTok is a huge inspiration with me when coming up with video ideas. Obviously, people love TikTok. I love TikTok. I love the trends on TikTok. And sometimes I feel like the trends on TikTok don't carry over to the trends on YouTube. So a lot of the times when I'm trying to come up with video ideas, I take a trend that I like on TikTok and I think about how I could rework it into a long form YouTube video. For example, my recreating Pinterest outfits on a size 12. There's a creator who I love on TikTok. I think her name is Lauren. I'll put her at right here, but she makes videos like trying model outfits on a plus size body or trying Pinterest outfits. And I was like, I love that, but TikTok is not my strong suit. I'm gonna make that in a YouTube video. If you do wanna go the route of just kind of sticking to trends that are already trending on YouTube, just make sure to be quick with it. That is if you want to get views. That might not be everybody's intention, which is slay. Like, if you just make YouTube videos to make YouTube videos, that's when you're gonna have the best content, but like, that's a conversation for another time. If you want your videos to like perform better, make sure that you hop on trends quickly, because that's like the certain time frame when people are searching for that trend. The quicker you do it, the higher up your video is gonna be in the search results. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. One thing I also like to do is think about what time of year it is when you're gonna be uploading a video. For example, when I do like my college week in my life or like day in my life, I like to think about what time of year is it for like seniors in high school who are going to be wanting to watch these videos to figure out where they're going to school. For example, right now, people are getting college decisions. They're gonna start wanting to really think about where they're going to school. So if you post a video now, chances are people who are looking at videos that take place at different schools are probably gonna be looking at them around this time. Same with like right before application season. That's a great time to post. This is just an example, but things like that. Think about the time of year, what's going on in the world. It all kind of connects. Or just post whatever the you want. YouTube is really not that serious. Like, especially if it's not your job, it's not that serious. Just post whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. Editing. You can edit on anything. There's so many editing softwares out there, especially a lot of free ones. Only two that I've used are iMovie and Final Cut. I started with iMovie. It comes on Apple devices. It works perfectly. I never had any complaints using iMovie. When I started to get a little more serious about YouTube, I decided to get Final Cut. Final Cut is $300, but it's just a one-time payment. So if you're serious about YouTube and you love editing, it's definitely something to save up for. I also love Final Cut. Don't really ask me what the difference is between the two. Like, don't ask me why it's $300. I'm not sure. It's just more advanced. There's more advanced features. As for the style of editing, simple is in. That's something I tell myself every time I edit, because I definitely struggle with the editing process by taking way too much time editing things because I'm so picky about my editing style. Simple's in. Simple did not used to be in, like in the core YouTube era. Things have shifted since then. So I would say don't worry too much about the editing process. Make it simple and make it quick, and you're probably gonna have the most real content. Uploading videos. This will be quick. There's just two things I have to say about this. One, you might not see it, but when you're uploading a video, there's a tags feature. If you like scroll down a little on the upload page, there'll be a little like arrow that's like tags, promotion, something else. Tags are basically where you can put words in that will then trigger your video to come up in a search. I couldn't tell you if me putting tags in has ever benefited me. I have no idea, but I do put tags in for every video. If I'm filming a week in my life vlog, college vlog, Chapman University vlog, stuff like that. So that's a little hidden thing. The tags don't show up anywhere on your video. It's more just like internal. And then the second thing I have about uploading is look at what other people are titling their videos if they posted the same or similar video to you. See what videos like have the most views or retention, and then try and use like similar wording in your title. But again, that's just if you want your videos to perform well. Okay, here's the big one. How to make money. People want to know about this stuff, okay? And I still don't fully understand it, but here are the things I can tell you. To make money on YouTube, YouTube has to put ads on your videos. To be eligible to get ads on your videos, you need two things. One, 1,000 subscribers, and two, 4,000 watch hours. Between those two, the harder one is gonna be the 4,000 watch hours, which basically means people accumulatively have watched you for 4,000 hours or more. That's a lot. So my advice for getting your watch hours up, utilize TikTok. Promote your channel on TikTok. Post clips from your videos on TikTok. I think that is how I got my watch hours up. I posted a TikTok about my channel, and that's actually how I hit 1,000 subscribers too. It was the first time on my TikTok I like talked about my channel, and that boosted my subscriber count and my watch hours. Promote your videos on TikTok, because TikTok, it's so much easier for people to see things. There's also a ton of videos online if you look up like how to get watch hours. People will have a lot of tips and tricks, but my biggest advice is use TikTok. Once you hit these two thresholds, YouTube won't automatically monetize your content. You can go and choose to do so. It's super easy. It's just on the YouTube Creator Studio. The biggest misconception I think there is about making money on YouTube is that it's about subscribers. It's really not. Once you hit 1,000 subscribers, it's really a free-for-all for everyone. It doesn't matter if you have 1,000 subscribers or 50,000 or 500,000. Making money is about views. All ads care about are how many views you're getting. They don't care how many subscribers you have. You could have 500,000 subscribers and get one view on a video. They're not gonna pay you more than someone who has 1,000 subscribers but got 20,000 views on a video. It's all about the views. How YouTube pays you is through something called AdSense, which is run by Google. It's basically how anybody using Google to make money or have a job gets paid. YouTube will pay you once a month. I think it's around like the 22nd of every month, I believe. It's the same for everybody. Here's the trick though, they're only gonna pay you if you make at least $100. Now, I can't tell you exactly how many views that is because there's no like specific amount. Like if you have this many views, this is how much your video is gonna make. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you probably know that my most popular video is my Chloe Ting video. You might even be subscribed from that video. That video has 1.4 million views. I also don't know exactly how much I made for that video, but that video paid my bills for years. That video still pays me to this day. There's no cap for a video to like stop giving you money, if that makes sense. Like any paycheck that I've gotten recently is probably due to my Chloe Ting or my Brandy Melville video, not to like the recent videos I've been uploading. And that's the one thing about making money through YouTube. It's not consistent at all. Once you start making money, you're not guaranteed a paycheck every month. So take that as you will. I mean, personally, when I started making money, I quit my job. I was working in fast food and I quit and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this on on full time, and it was great for like a year, and I do not regret leaving my job. But after about a year of consistently getting paychecks every month, it definitely died down and like was not giving me enough to pay for what I needed to pay for. So then I got another job again, and that's just something to keep in mind. I feel like people don't usually talk about that, but you can make really good money for like a year and then not make any money. That's why having passion is so important. If you're doing it for that, you're gonna be like good and then like depressed because you're not gonna make any money for like months on end, and that's totally fine. You just need to be prepared for it. Last but not least, burnout. I wanted to touch on this because it runs my YouTube life. So obviously I have not been as active on YouTube as I would have wanted to be since starting school. Not even just then, I think it was even like my senior year of high school. That's when I got really burnt out. And that happened to me once I started making money. I was never burnt out before that because I was never worried about posting a video every week so I could get a paycheck. I was just making videos because I wanted to. Once I started making money, I wrote a high for like a year of like consistently making videos, and it was great. And then when I started to get a little bit burnt out and I was making less videos and the money was going down, I felt so unmotivated. And burnout is like not curable. Like if you're burnt out, you're burnt out. And I'm still burnt out to this day. What I can say is what helps me personally is having a lot of other things outside of YouTube that I'm doing. One of those things being a job. I work on my campus, and that's super nice because it allows me to relax a little bit with YouTube because it's not my only source of income. So I know that if I don't post a video for a while, it's fine. All in all, YouTube just isn't stable, but it's great. Like, do it because you love it. I can't remember the last time I looked at my subscriber count and it had gone up. I actually think I hit 13,000 subscribers at one point, 1.5, 2 years ago. I'm like 400 under that now. So I am no longer at 13,000, but that's okay. YouTube is inconsistent. It just is. Everything is in life, and I'm still here. I'm still making videos. So even though there's been like rough patches, just stick with it if you're passionate about it. Even when I'm burnt out, I know deep down that I love doing this. Even when it doesn't feel like it, I know that subconsciously. So I keep going. That's what's really important. If YouTube is something that you really love, just keep going. That's the only thing you can do for yourself, no matter what happens, no matter where the numbers go, no matter what money's coming in, just keep making videos. With that being said, those are all the tips and tricks that I have for you guys today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any other questions about starting the channel, comment them below. DM me on Instagram at CoraJosephine with 2 E's. If you want a part 2 of this video, I can make it. I'll just need a lot of questions from you guys because I don't have anything else off the top of my head. Moral of the story, start a channel if you want to start a channel, and do not give a single what anybody else thinks about it. If you're doing it, you have to do it for you or it's not gonna work. And if it does work, it's not gonna feel rewarding. If you guys are wanting to start a channel or you just started a channel, comment that down below and I'm gonna hype you up, okay? And other people will too, so just do it. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for sticking with me through 7 years of chaos, basically, and long hiatuses of not posting. So thank you. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time.